What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to LifeG, and today we're going to be finishing up the odds and ends puzzles. We have 5 more to do. Yeah, 5 more to do. So we're going to start off with the first Masters one, and I gotta tell you, this puzzle took me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to figure out, which is pretty rough for me. So I didn't even count how many tries it took. It's by far the most tries ever on this one. So, as it said, we gotta survive long enough to win with our Wonder and Wisp. And after trying multiple lines, we found it. So, our first turn here, we're going to use the spell on the champion. We're going to win in 3 turns, so using this on the champion is going to save us 6 life. Really, it's going to save us 11 because we bounced that guy as well, but any spell we played would have done the same thing. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to kill the Savant, as it's just going to continue to grow. So we're going to do 2 damage to the Savant. That's going to save us at least 7, but really it's going to be more because this guy keeps growing. So we're going to kill that. It's going to bounce the 5-4 again. And we're going to play a power, and we're going to gain 3 life. Puts us to 8, and he's going to be attacking for 5 on his turn. That's fine. This is not a problem. We have so many spells that it's irrelevant. Okay, so this turn, we're going to play Healer's Cloak. I know it seems pretty weird, because if we wait a little bit until this guy triggers next turn, we gain more health from it. The opponent decimates on turn 10, so unpreventable damage to kill us or kill this unit. So we're going to go Healer's Cloak. It's going to put us to 5. And the next thing we're going to play is Excavate. You can play this now or on their turn. So once we play that, it's going to bounce this. We're going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to be at 7, so we live. And the card you want to put back on top of your library is Water of Life, because it's going to make us draw 2 cards. And 2 cards is going to mean this is going to get +6/+6. Okay, so now it's a 9/9. He attacked with everything, and this is going to get bounced once we play a spell. So we're going to play Teleport on the Sprite. That's locking down this. We're going to play Obelisk and swing for lethal. Yeah, I started this last night, immediately after the previous video, part 3, and after about an hour or so, I just said, yeah, I got the gym in the morning, I gotta leave this one. Piece together a win this turn. This one, on the other hand, was a lot faster. All these other ones were significantly faster. Now, the line that I've found, I don't know if there's a better line than this line, but the line that I've found is kind of 50-50, so you might see me doing this twice. We're going to steal this. We're going to start by threatening Diogo. And then we're going to sacrifice our Nightmaw to kill the Phoenix. And then we're going to use Subvert to try to draw the Phoenix from his hand. However, there are 2 cards in his hand. So let's do that. If we draw the torch from his hand, I'm just going to redo it in the same video. Okay, so Subvert. Okay, we got the Phoenix. Perfect. Now we're going to play Nest and Avisaur to put the Phoenix on top of our deck. We have Divine Rod in hand. That's why we want all this stuff on top of our deck. So now we have the 7/6 warp unit on there, and we have the Phoenix on there. So now we're going to put a 4/4 on there. And then we're going to put the Night Maw on there as well. Then we're going to ultimate Diogo. This means all those 4 units are going to have double damage and charge, just like Diogo, which means when we Divine and Rod, they all come into play. And they all have double damage and charge. And they're going to all be unblockable, thanks to Night Maw. So now we can attack for lethal. Yeah, a few times I did this, I got Torch instead of the Phoenix from their hand. So maybe there's another line where that doesn't happen, but this is the line I found, and at least at the time you're going to get the Phoenix. Alright, moving on. Find a way to win this turn. So we're going to be winning with Shimmer Pack, and we're going to be haunting, screaming our Shimmer Pack. So first things first, let's kill one of the flying blockers, because haunting, scream on Shimmer Pack means they're all going to be flyers, so we can't have any flyers to block. They're at 25. So let's kill the 1/1. Let me just explain why I'm killing the 1/1 first. We're going to temper the 3/1, right? But if we temper the 3/1 before we kill this, it's going to get +1/+0 and be a 2/1, which means we can't use the weapon to kill it anymore or we die. So that's why we're killing it now. We're not going to temper yet. Okay, we're not going to temper yet. We're going to put the Shimmer Pack on top of our library. Okay, now we're going to temper. And you can kind of sequence this different ways. Just make sure you temper or Stone Shaker first. So now that's going to reduce the cost of Shimmer Pack. And we're going to make a copy of this. It's going to reduce the cost of Shimmer Pack again. The reason we're making another copy, we need 5/5/5 flyers to win. So now we're going to quarry. Now cost 4, which means Haunting Scream can get it. So we want it in the yard. So grab the power. Play power. This is a trap. You think you're supposed to use it, but you actually need this not exhausted to win. So now we're going to Haunting Scream. We're not going to target any of our opponent's units. Just all our units. So now they all have flying and charge. And you can attack for exactly 25. Okay, moving on. Win the game over your next 2 turns. I remember this one. This one's pretty fun. So our opponent's at 3. We're going to be winning with Snowball. Because if you look at our artifacts, or relics I should say, we have a Maelstrom Bell, which says once per turn you may pay 2 to increase the damage of the top spell of your deck. Once we put this in our deck, it's going to be the only spell in our deck. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to... Here's the thing. Because we have Staff of Stories, we're going to draw this even if we put it second from the top, or whatever we put it. So, we need to put it at the bottom. So, we're going to play a... On the Hunt. Right, because we need to scout to get this to the bottom. And then we're going to go Second Sight. So on the Hunt, into Second Sight, we draw the charge unit and the power. We put Snowball on top. Then we can play Hellhound. Activate your Maelstrom Bell. There's only one spell in their deck. Then we're going to attack with the Hound. The attack is just so we can play Pummel. You can't play Pummel unless you have an attacking unit. We scout and we put this to the bottom. It's already at 2 damage, which means we just need to activate the bell one more time. So pass it, and then our next turn we're going to win. By the way, they have an Icaria in their hand, so if it gets to next turn, they just win with Icaria. We can't stop Icaria. So we're going to activate the bell. That drops us to 7 power and turns our Snowball into a torch. Then we're going to Celestial Omen. Grab this. 1 power remaining. 3 damage to their face. Alright, and the final one for this odds and ends series. These strangers are everywhere. Use them to win this turn. This one's not too bad. This one only took 2 tries. First time I did it, I did not kill the lifesteal stranger, which was obviously a mistake. So we can search for a stranger. There's a bunch of strangers in the deck. Right now, we can't gun down anything, even if we pop Aegis, because they all have quick draw, and if they have quick draw, gun down doesn't work. We're gonna go get a flyer. So we're gonna go give all strangers flying. That means Violent Gust is now live. So we're gonna go. This is a trap. Aegis is a trap. Do not go for Aegis. We're gonna go for Lifesteal and quick draw. So we're gonna pop that and pop that. The thing is, if Lifesteal's there, even with double damage and everything else, they're gonna live through the blocks. So now that that's gone, we're gonna use Violent Gust to kill the quick draw unit, which brings our gun down online. And then we're gonna double gun down the Lifesteal stranger. Now we just have board superiority. Everything has overwhelm and double damage. So we're just gonna overwhelm over his units for the win. And there you have it. That is the end of the odds and ends. Yep. So the next ones we're going to be doing is Battle Skills Quick Draw, The Void, and Mentor. These will be one video each. So thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one.